Do you remember those long, rectangular, rigid plastic pencil cases with the lids and the little drawers and the built-in sharpeners? They had little magnet lids. You had a 101 Dalmatians one.
Did.
And they were fucking huge. They were like the size of the fucking keyboard on my MacBook.
They were incredible.
And they were the coolest shit that has ever happened to kids.
They were so good. I had so much stuff in mine. It was fantastic. And the top bit flapped up. It was magnetic.
It was a little magnetic flappy thing, and it had compartments for all your pens and your pencils and your eraser, your rubber, and it had you pressed a little button, and the fucking sharpener
It bounced out.
It was on a spring, and and it had a little disposey bit for the shavings to go in.
Yes, they were so good. I miss mine.
Do they exist? Do kids even know?
I don't think so.
Do kids have these? I think it's easy to forget, we have these products that have trends, like fidget spinners had their fucking moment, and then it's like, oh shit, one Chinese manufacturer sees that fidget spinners are a thing, and now everyone's making fidget spinners, bum bags, whatever. When we were at school, it was the same.
Yeah.
Maybe not, it didn't go viral, right? Because we didn't have TikTok or social media.
Yeah.
We didn't have any of that, which means our brains were healthy. But that shit still was now everyone's into yo-yos. Now everyone has you need to have this pencil case. You need to have the the fucking spring-loaded Action Man fucking Swiss Army knife of pencil cases, or you're not cool.
It was incredible. I loved it.
So good.
But I feel like also sometimes things come round, like slime. Slime was a big thing when we were younger, but much more so when it was in the TV shows.
Slime.
Your teacher would get slime.
That's gunge.
That's gunge.
Now I don't want to be too much of a pedant.
I
don't want to be too pedantic.
That's really true.
That's gunge.
But we had slime, actual slime. And slime is a huge thing now as well.
I think the key variable is that slime does not easily come apart.
Yeah.
It is one object. And it will come in a little goopy can, and it'll make fart noises.
Gunge was more liquidy.
Gunge is a non-toxic, gooey liquid made out of various starches and food dyes that you dunk Dave Benson Phillip, my personal good friend, into at the end of the show.
Good friend of ours.
Yeah. What's up, Dave? I had one of those, I had several of those, alien eggs.
It's the first thing on my fucking list. I was about to segue into it.
We've brought up slime.
Yeah,
now.
I was about to segue into it because of that.
You go.
Because speaking of slime, those squishy, weird alien things that were in eggs.
I had several.
I had several
of those. You got them from market stalls. You got them from shitty market stalls for £1 or £2, and they were like plastic eggs that contained a floppy, wiggly little gel alien
within a kind of
in another kind
slimy
of
putty kind of thing.
Single unit of slimy pus.
And did you ever get the thing where if you put them two aliens back to back, they were supposed to make a baby? Did you ever try and do that?
I heard that was an urban myth.
I think it is.
I think that was an urban myth.
It never worked for me.
Yeah.
But I tried it.
I remember kids telling me, put them in hot water or something, or put them in a thing, or put them in vinegar, or put them in this.
But I fully believed that I would get a baby alien if I did these things.
I have two theories. One, and I don't care, I should say. I don't need to know. Don't stop typing your comment. One is that it was just a complete fucking lie that some kid told in a school, and then
it spread like wildfire.
And it was suddenly up and down the country. Everybody was telling this stupid bullshit lie.
I assume it's that.
Or there was a specific other toy.
Oh,
there
maybe.
was a specific brand or type of toy. It might not even have been a slime thing that did actually have contain another alien inside it in a pouch or something.
Maybe.
And kids have little soft, dumb little brains, and that translated into all of them do it.
I feel like I remember having a baby alien, one of the little, like it was just a smaller version of the big one. But I'm making that up in my
eggs.
head.
They made smaller. There were loads of. It was
and
the
maybe
same,
I just put it in with my bigger alien. So it
tons
was
of little Chinese manufactured bullshit that you turn up on there were all the different brands and names, and I think.
Yeah, they were. I love those things.
Within an hour, you've dropped it on the ground. It's now fucking ruined.
Yeah.
It's now absolutely...
I remember washing mine.
Coated in dirt and dust that will never fucking come off because it's a fucking gooey, sticky thing.
Like those sticky, like, men that you would throw at the wall.
You can't let them get to the ground.
Down. Exactly.
Because then they're fucked.
I got given one of those once. I can't remember why I had it, but it was a few years ago.
They're a lot of fun.
And I remember I would throw it at the door in my previous flat. I would throw it at the door to my balcony, and my cat Luca loved it. He'd freak out. Okay, well, so tech decks.
So good.
Yes.
Also terrible. Stupidest product in the world.
Oh yeah, awful, but great.
Absolutely stupidest product.
Have you seen them now? They still make them.
But
they're like wider and like a bit longer, but mostly it's wider.
Well, so they make a lot of different ones.
Well, the ones I've seen are all just like weird chunky.
Yeah.
They just don't look the way they used to, you know?
I think that partly that is, I think that's partly them protecting it's like revenue protection. They're changing it up every few years because people copy them.
Yeah.
And I know this because I've researched.
Oh, okay.
Because when I do eventually launch
You're the skateboard person.
When I launch my skateboard themed card game,
which is really, really good,
that I'm developing, one of the Kickstarter perks is going to be a custom tech deck.
Incredible.
It's not going to be a tech deck, but I already know I have the details of a factory that makes custom fingerboards.
Amazing.
And they'll have the little logo on it.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
It's a very good sound.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's such a good sound. Mm-hmm. It's better than I like the second one. I liked the sequel to that.
I always like the GameCube one, and you remember when you would
and you could make it squeaky.
And then when if you held down like the R button, it would go squeaky.
But nothing compares to PlayStation 1, and I think if I were to rank them, very close behind.
Yeah.
Very close second is PlayStation 2.
I hate the noises that my PlayStation 4 makes. Ooh, I can't even do it.